Hey, seniors, how you doing? Today is Monday, April the 4th. I hope you had a great weekend. Today we want to take a look, do a little bit more of a deep dive into 1984. So we've talked about how this is a dystopian novel, and what that is a novel that's set in some sort of different version of our world that we live in today, and generally in a different time. And it looks at what could go wrong when things go bad. And one of the powers of dystopian novels is that it takes things that we are very familiar with today, things, problems, items, practices, those kind of things, and it draws them out. It takes them to the nth degree to show how they could really be a problem. So, what we're going to look at today is a little bit of research. And what I'm going to ask you today is to look at some of the things that we see in 1984 and come up with a modern day equivalent. What do we have today that would be relatively the same, or maybe the ancestor, if you will, that would lead us to the item that was in the book? Now, one thing I think you're going to notice right off the bat is that there is no equal one for one item. There's nothing that goes straight over. For instance, the telescreen, which is the first one, right? That's a giant TV because it gives you all the government broadcasting, but it's also a two-way device, meaning that the government not only is pushing out information out to you, but they're also looking in on you. And the question is, what do we have today that would be similar? What do we have that would serve those kinds of purposes? So, again, I don't think you're going to see anything that's exactly one to one. And I don't know if you're going to see things like maybe there's something that leans that way but hasn't quite made it yet. So, use your imagination, use some creativity, and kind of get a little bit dark, because that's kind of what the purpose of a dystopian novel is, to really draw things out. Um, this is a group, or you can work with some friends on this one. This is a practice assignment, and we will do this in class. If you are not with us today, you will not need to make this up. If you have questions, please make sure you're reaching out to Miss McGuire. Good luck.